Hi everyone, welcome back to this very auspicious vlog. I'm actually up in Whitby. Those who've been following my exploits know that I've already been to Scarborough last couple of days, and the continuation and culmination of my trip up here, up to Whitby, which I've been wanting to come back here for about 3 years, but I'm probably repeating myself, something chronic, but the last time I was up here was about 10 minutes when I went up the steam line, and if you go on my old videos on this channel, I think you should find some clips on there. So yeah, this is very spur of the moment, and it's a little bit of a hark back to my last trip to York when I did there was a boat trip on the River Ouse. Really nice evening, quite similar to tonight actually. It's really still. There was a little bit of rain earlier, which I thought was going to affect the drone flying. It nearly did, but I just managed to get all the pictures and video I wanted of the drone. So yeah, now we're in that scene now. Just been reading the blurb on the Sea Walk quickly about this trip. There might be a chance to see some wildlife, so I might put up some extra clips at the end of this, or as a separate video, I don't know yet. I can't plug into my computer because it's 300 miles away, so it'll probably be as 2 separate videos. However, yeah, as we said, we're just leaving Whitby Harbour. I've been reading some history on this place, and it's interesting to note the battery guns that's up there. You won't be able to see it, there's one left. As you go, yeah, you say you won't be able to see it from there, but there's one on display there. Just talking about the Napoleonic Wars, funny enough, which sort of harks back to a lot of the other guys in the doing a bit of fishing, waving at us. I've done this for ages. I mean, the water's pretty still, but obviously the boat's rocking around a bit. Yeah, as I was just saying, there's one battery gun down there with some history there, and again it sort of harks back to the faults that I've looked at over in around Shoebury, obviously the garrison. Oh, we're rocking away here. Probably me, I'll go sit central in a minute. I think I need to get down the gym when I've lifted. Yeah, it's just an interesting reminder of how our coast was poorly protected back in the sort of early mid-19th century, and now with the gunning placements, particularly around the south coast and around the estuaries, you know, were built as a way of, yeah, I'm going to do that as well. Were built as a way of defending their coast until our navy got up to scratch. But yeah, it's good to see that. You know, this is we are an island nation, as they say. So yeah, it's I love it. It's like it's only, as I say, only well 270 to 80 miles, 280 miles away from Southend. It's almost like a different world. I mean, yeah, it's, you know, it's a coastal result. Same with Scarborough the other day, but it's almost like a different world, really. It's amazing to know all the shops up here. There's loads of independent shops, and I don't think I saw one shop boarded up. So whatever we're doing differently down our way, I don't know. Maybe I want to take a closer look at how these places operate. Might be a good idea. And also these boat trips. I mean, just walking around a little harbour back there. This is good fun. I can feel my old Viking feet kicking in again here. Yeah, as I say, just walking around a little harbour. Now it is a proper fishing harbour. You know, there's boats going on all the time doing the fishing, not the big trawlers, you know, the small ones. The amount of boat trips on offer. Again, why are we not doing things like that? This boat, hang on, let's give you. I hope no one watching my channel is feeling seasick because. She's moving around quite a bit. A little bit more on the boat just from the use, but that was a river, so we'll go on out into open sea. Yeah, so what was it? Yeah, just saying. Yeah, boat trips. I mean, I think there's sort of one or two to go out from Southend. I know it's in a bit of a different situation because it's a lot more tidal dependent. They've got a harbour here which Southend hasn't. You know, there was talk down the years of, you know, we've had talk down the years of having a marina. That's always come to nothing. I think it would be a really good addition to the city to have an actual harbour, and things like this can be done. It would be a great attraction. Particularly going out. I know the estuaries are busy. The Thames estuaries is a busy shipping lane, but you know, even so. So yeah, I might do a little vlog later on. Now, what I'm actually going to do, filming wise, at the moment up here, obviously apart from the stuff, just documenting my trip up here with the pictures on my Instagram, which is Southend Guy. And you could see some of the pics up there. Obviously I'm doing the paranormal stuff afterwards from up here, particularly Whitby is down to the Abbey, which I might try and, when we turn around and come back, I'm going to try and get a recording of the Abbey. I can see it from here at the moment, but I don't want to get up. So yeah, I love it up there, I really do. Time seems to have slowed right down. I've been mad. I've been walking around the town all day. You know, just window shopping. You know, I haven't had this yet. I'm going to have it tomorrow. I'm going to try the very famous fish and chips that are off up here. Scarborough. I mean, I did have butter sausage and chips in Scarborough yesterday, and that was beautiful. One thing they give you up here as well, which we don't get down my neck of the woods, is scraps, which is like it's about. And I just literally got portion chips from one of the shops up here, and I've got to hold this camera by both hands because we're rocking around a little bit, as you might be able to see. Sorry. Yeah, it's something we don't offer down our neck of the woods. Now, what we do, we have really good fish and chips down, you know, in Southend and so on, but we don't offer that. Anyway, that's probably for another day. Yeah, it's just been I don't know how to put it. It's just a real different. Woohoo! It just feels totally different up here. Let's say just how everything is. Yeah, it's really good. I'm definitely coming up here again, that's for sure. And all I want to say is I'm glad the rain's buggered off. Because we've got a nice summer's evening, a bit of a breeze, and it's pretty good. Right now, yeah, as I've just going to I know I repeat myself a lot, but yeah, as I said, I've done, and I'm still going to do, because I'm here for tonight, tomorrow night. Hopefully, when I come back on Wednesday, I'm going to stop back off in York, which is obviously where I've been on 2 occasions before. I want to pop. Oh yes. Yeah, so I'm going to stop off in York because I visited the dungeons, the Castle Museum, where they've got the dungeons where they kept criminals, and the very famous criminal that was kept there was, and indeed he was hung in the end, was our very own Dick Turpin from Essex, Epping Forest. So it'd be great to sort of have a bit of a full circle from all the visits I've done to Epping Forest, and I've still got more in the pipeline to actually go up to where Dick Turpin ended up. And the last time I went, obviously I wasn't doing the paranormal thing, so it was just literally a sightseeing visit. And what they've got in the walls up there, I'm assuming they've still got them, is projectors, and they will project the image of an actor or actress in period dress, for whoever was held there, be sort of talking away, as if they've been held captive at their time of lives. So hopefully I'm going to be looking forward to that. And so right, I'm going to leave it there for a moment because I really want to watch and see where we're going. And as I say, I'm going to do a little bit more recording when we come back, because you can see the Abbey. You can see Whitby Abbey from here. Just quickly, what I didn't realise with the Abbey, I thought it was an open site. It's not. It's actually looked after by English Heritage, which means opening times, and I just missed it when I turned up there. It shuts at 5. The last bit where lettings at 4:30, and I was there about 5. So it was already shut. However, St Mary's Church, which is up there, and I'm going to throw up the Ed and Lorraine Warren episode where they actually visited with St Mary's Church. I'm going to throw up the YouTube link to that on the channel, so you can have a watch and see what their experiences was when they come up here. And it's mad to think that the OG paranormal investigators came to England, and they've been in at least 2 of the places that I'm sort of now familiar with. Whitby, for one, and when they helped out the South End Werewolf. And I will cover that story in the very near future, because at the moment I haven't got a lot of content left on my computer. In fact, I've got about 2 or 3 bits still to edit on my PC. When I was halfway through before I left for my little trip, and obviously the stuff if you can imagine, those of you who haven't been to sea before, if you can imagine going over 7 humpback bridges, that's what it's like. Sorry. To just say content. I've got a shed load of stuff to put up, because at the moment I think I've got about a week's left on my channel, but fear not, as I said, there's plenty of stuff to be coming. So this week will be the second part of the B-17 that come down off of Canvey. Got some. That was basically the follow-up from something I did 2 years ago, and I'll just say watch it, because very interesting to note what came through. And on a further note to that, I'm going to pop over to All Hallows, which is the other side of the Thames, around Sheppey, Sheerness area, where the other one will come down. So I'm looking forward to doing that one too. Anyway, I'm going to knock that one on the head, because I really want to be on the lookout for any wildlife. We may see it, and then probably get a quick clip of the Abbey when we come back. Alright guys, stay tuned, and you might see a little bit more from me in a while. Ta-da!